What's going on? You are tuned into Kick 'em Pick'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, as always, Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks, what to do?
What's good?
Another day. Another fucking day. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. I am still just picking games that I like, but we're also going to have to get some things off our chest. Lots of things happened over last week. Lots of bad bets, all that jazz. Write in the comments whatever's going down, but let's get some things off our chest. So last week's fuck yous. Guys, we're going to bitch about it eventually, but I'm going to start with Manchester United. That was really fucked up, guys. One, you wasted all of our time. And two, that kid's summer is going to suck now. This man's hair is so fucking long.
Bro, and they're not going to win 5 games in a row next year playing Champions League.
Nope. So, this was it.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at maybe 2 more years of this, bro.
I think the worst part is that they won all the hard games.
Right. Yeah.
And you couldn't beat Sunderland. Are you fucking serious? Now, you know what? Shots at Sunderland.
No one saw that coming, though, dude. No one saw that coming.
They've been playing fine. No shots at Sunderland. But damn, man, you really beat Chelsea and Liverpool just to tie Sunderland so this kid can't get his haircut? That was fucked up.
That was fucked up.
I got Bilbao on here. Right when I started believing in you again, you were just like, actually, Nico Williams is now going to be hurt again for like the 19th time. Remember when everyone wanted to sign him for like almost $100 million and then like he wasn't able to put together a full season? Yep. Awkward. On top of,
it would have been nice if Barca paid a bunch of money they didn't have for a guy that couldn't play. I'm not
I would have loved that also.
Feel better, Nico, though. Bilbao needs you.
Mama is a fucking library again, so
yeah. Y'all got stomped on.
Following that up, I put injuries before the World Cup. They're starting to rack up, and a lot of them are from meaningless ass games, which makes it even more frustrating because you're fucking up my futures for the most part.
Yeah, Cardosa going down is a massive disappointment.
Well, I still don't even know who's going to replace Militao for Brazil. Like, is Thiago Silva literally about to strap it up again and play again? Marquinhos, Thiago Silva? Like, is that what we're doing? Damn. So, injuries, especially right before, like, one of the most exciting World Cups we're ever going to have is just straight trash. Are they playing right now or are they playing tonight? Well, I have Bragantino on here because, man, if they didn't fuck up so many of my parlays. And
I'm sorry I asked about Bragantino pre-show when I was doing MLS bets.
Well, they keep fucking doing it, too. They'll go and it's like, oh, are they scoring goals again? Cool. They lost at the crib. The River Plate didn't get me a goal. At the crib, the Palmeiras didn't get me a goal. And now, after playing Santos, I believe in them again. I watched them put up 8 goals in the last 2 games. And then they go to Santos, no fucking goal again. So, tonight they're playing Mirassol at Mirassol. Oaks asked me, he's like, yeah, what do you have in Brazil? And first thing, not Bragantino. Don't bank on them to score anymore. They're fucking trash now, and I hate them. So, away from home, definitely not. At home, maybe. We'll see what happens. But I hope they prove me wrong and score a shit ton of goals tonight. That'd be a real shame. And then finally, my last fuck you, I have Madrid on here. Because, damn, I knew that we were down bad for that game. But then, like, watching the pathetic-ass performance. You know it's a pathetic-ass performance when I'm about to say this next sentence? I think Trent played the hardest. What the fuck? I'm looking right at Tchouaméni too, because damn dog, you can't start that much shit over the week, talking to the press and shit, and then play like that. Our entire midfield forgot how to play. They didn't know how to move the ball properly. Everybody looked nervous. I thought Camavinga looked the best out of all of our midfielders, and he was the first one subbed off. As soon as Thiago Batark went on, I was like, oh my God, we're not going to score a single goal the entire game. I have a list of people that I never want to see wear our jersey again. Some of them might not even deserve it, but I'm mad. Gonzalo Garcia, I don't know if you totally deserve it, but I don't think you deserve to wear my uniform anymore. You were a great, like, 4th option striker, But, when we loan out fucking Endrick and you let Jose Lu go and you don't actually have a striker and your only option is Gonzalo Garcia because the $100 million man that you got for free that also is repping the Turtles is also a no-show for the game. So all around Madrid, if your name's not Fede Valverde, Vinny Jr., or Thibaut Courtois, your spot's up for grabs at the moment. It's unfortunate. It really is. It's unfortunate. I do have some shout-outs that we can talk about Madrid again after, but it's just been horrendous. And then seeing how Danny Carvajal's handling it, seeing how Arbeloa handled it, all the people that are supposed to be leaders for the team. Danny Carvajal is going out like a whole bitch, too. And y'all know I love Danny Carvajal. I preached for years how he was off gluten doing his fucking thing. He was probably the best right back in the world literally 2 years ago. Another injury happens, and now he's just washed. Shit-ass attitude and is going out terribly, terribly bad at Real Madrid after being one of the longest-serving just straight-up Madristas from the academy. Hansel, don't worry about it. Swipe it up, buddy. But yeah, that's all I got. Oaks, what do you got for me?
I want to say Sassuolo, but that was kind of expected there on Friday. But yeah, losing 2-1 to Torino after going up a goal was a little bit annoying. Liverpool, Chelsea in the battle of the bad, 1-1 draw. Who would have seen that one coming?
I was surprised Chelsea scored a goal.
Fulham, Bournemouth. The Bournemouth red card was a little crazy, and then the Fulham revenge red card. I don't know. That was just a terrible ass game. So that was mad disappointing. Brentford couldn't get me one. English Championship playoffs, great 0-0s, boys. The first two legs, that was great. English football, just sit in a low block and play a 0-0 for the first leg at a neutral site at Wembley. I'm sure everyone enjoyed that football. Can't even be mad at Byron because they won the league, so it doesn't matter. Atleti. Oh, wow. Atleti. You couldn't have cost anybody any more money. What the fuck were you doing? 0 goals against Celta Vigo? My God. Give me a second here. Let me see how many goals Celta's conceded. It's 47. That's embarrassing. You telling me you couldn't score against them? And you only shot the ball 4 times. What the fuck were you doing? Get it together.
You know what's even worse is then Atleti comes and wins. And I was like, all right, well, where the fuck was that energy when I needed it?
Yeah, in a 1-0. Again, where they took no fucking shots or two because Sorloth scored 1 and they coughed 1 up late because they fucking suck. Aston Villa, you continue to be a disappointment. What the fuck? Was there not a red card in that West Ham game? Oh, no, the VAR decision in that West Ham Arsenal game. What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but my man straight up handed them the title.
Yeah.
What's even better is that I tweeted out, I was like, see, Arsenal fans, this is why you're not allowed. And again, bad calls happen. Refs suck. I say this all the time. But y'all bitch about the refs so much. So much. Your coach wrote a letter to the
about how they got that right. Yeah, that was
and now he's dick riding. Oh no, they got this one. They actually got right. Usually you'd hear me say they got this one right. Oh, the one that went for me. Yeah, that was right. Fuck you guys. You are not allowed to complain about the refs. You can't. You're worse than Hansi Flick talking about we must respect the refs. And anytime you lose, you call out the refs. So, and of all ways for you guys to get it cheated for you, it was off of a set piece where somebody was blocking the goalie. Wow. Where have we seen that the entire fucking year? What a weird coincidence. I Now the call could have gone either way. I'll be honest. It didn't surprise me when they were calling it. It was just the scenario, 95th minute to save Arsenal's title hopes. Call it Arsenal's 50-50 on literally every single time they get a corner or set piece. That's how you give it to them. That is fucked up. You know what's going to be even funnier though is when they can't score against Burnley somehow, and that's how they lose the title. Because that is how they would do it. They'll pick the worst team to do it to, and that's how it'll go. Any more fuck yous? Are you good? You feel better?
What was that? Give me 1 second here. I definitely have more fuck yous. AC Milan, you made the game interesting like towards the end, but you went down 3-0 to Atalanta. Like that game was over before half. That's just flat out embarrassing. Yeah, that was just embarrassing. Villarreal couldn't get the job done on the island. That sucked. Obviously, I don't need to talk about Madrid. You guys got enough of leg. Shout out Leeds for getting me the double chance. What else was I gonna shout out? And then shout out today's slate. We hit a nice parlay today. We hit a nice little anytime goal scorer 3-leg parlay. So that was solid.
All right. Does everybody feel better? Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah. I'm good. I got all this stuff off my chest.
All right, I got 3 shout outs. The first one is Tottenham Leeds for giving us both teams to score that quickly. So they did it the best way possible where I was like, cool, I don't have to watch any more of this.
Yep.
And then there was no more goals, so I was very happy I stopped watching it. So that was pretty sick. Next one. Hey, is 16 out of 20 a pretty good percentage?
Yeah, I would say that's pretty good.
Okay, because over the weekend, that's how many times both teams to score hit in Brazil. 16 out of the 20 matches.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, from Friday to Sunday, if you just blindly bet both teams to score, you probably would have made a fuck ton of money because only 4 games didn't have both teams to score. So again, I'm not saying nobody plays defense in Brazil, but when they do, their name is Flamengo and they hold zeros. So only team in Brazil averaging under a goal against. Just saying. Okay, just saying. And then finally, my last shout out is for Don Perez, who is just going into press conferences and on to whatever show and just swinging his dick around. Doesn't give.
He's telling a lot of people to suck his dick from the back.
And that's just my president. I got people going, do you think it's good that your president's doing it? I don't give a fuck. It's Don Perez. And he's just calling people out now. What's even better is the people trying to call him out. You want to hold elections again? We'll hold them again. And I'll win again. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll hold them every single year, and I'll win every single year. I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. And if you got a problem with me, don't worry. I'll solve the problem. You're done. Wherever you're at, you're done. My man is calling out everybody. He's like, and I'm not stopping until we get this Negreira shit figured the fuck out. The biggest sports controversy in the world. Just calling out everyone. Don Perez. Oh, my God. Thank you. Pretty much, if I was rich, what I'd be doing right now is Don Perez. That's why I look at him with just so much. I'm like, wow, you're everything I wish I was in a man right now. You just get to go to every single Madrid game and then just talk shit on Barcelona, and you're rich. This is awesome. I love this, man. I can't think of a better lifestyle. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the new Leon kits, but if they wear them at all for the rest of the season, we're winning by 100. They're fire. That's not a shout out. That's just a fact. But yeah, hopefully everybody feels a little bit better.
We just got fire Leon kits dropping over here.
Yeah, Endrick, they just are pushing the Endrick thing so heavy. They're like, Endrick, you want to be in the shoot? Yep. All right, Endrick's in the shoot, guys. But they have like the weird like V collars, but like with the netting. I don't know. It's very hard to describe. But
I mean,
like the old school like 1980s jerseys.
I mean, I'd be trying to sell Endrick jerseys while I got Endrick jerseys to sell too.
Facts. Yep, Champions League football, baby. All right.
I got Endrick rookie cards, bruh. We out here.
We got a bunch of different cups going on. I think the Italian Cup was today where now, correct me if I'm wrong, did Inter beat Lazio?
Shocker, I know.
Holy shit. You know what was really shocking was being like, holy fuck, I forgot Lazio somehow got into the final. How did this happen? Yeah, God forbid we get another Inter Juve game. I wanted to watch Lazio get their ass beat by fucking. It was like the 15th minute when I think that game was over already. They went down.
Yeah, I mean, like, at least we didn't have to watch AC Milan get their ass kicked.
I would rather watch that because there would have been more cards. It would have been more exciting to watch at least. So lots of cups. We're going to start with the English Cup here. We have the FA Cup final on Saturday. It is Chelsea versus Manchester City. I don't think we need to overthink this one, guys. I'm looking at Man City on the money line at minus 130. And you know what's going to be even crazier? Pairing it with a Haaland goal. So I'm not going to overthink this one at all. I'm not even going to give Chelsea the benefit of the doubt where, well, they might play some tight defense and they might get us one. I don't think they're going to score. I don't think they're very good. We can say there's the magic of the cup, and that's how they'll get a goal. But who are you confident on Chelsea is going to go get you a goal? And against this Manchester City side, who's kind of handling business right now. This Manchester City side, which is somehow going to end up with more trophies than Arsenal after Arsenal had their greatest season ever. It's weird to see it. It's weird to see it. Ryan Cherky's an absolute menace. Take him for whatever props you want. Doku's on fire. Take him for whatever props you want. Phil Foden, I think, is dead.
No, he had an assist today. At least.
Oh, shit. Phil Foden plays football.
Yeah, he did. Savio also got me a goal and cashed a parlay for me. So shout out Savio.
So Man City seems to just be kind of ticking. And Chelsea's got, 3 goals in the last 2 months?
Chelsea's real bad. Chelsea's not good at football.
You know what's crazy is that they just keep buying strikers, and you know what position I think they need for next year?
I actually don't really think they buy that many strikers. They buy a lot of wingers and try and make them play striker.
Well, they got Delap. They got Yao Pedro.
Okay, yeah, Yao Pedro is definitely a striker. I'll give you that.
And I think they're both ass. Yao Pedro would be nice on, like, Newcastle or on, like, Brighton. I don't know if you ever played there before. But when I think of Chelsea and I think of, all right, Didier Drogba, like legendary striker, you know, even Diego Costa went over there and won a title. And now you're at the point where you have to spend this much money for Yao Pedro. And I'm not even trying to be a Yao Pedro hater, but if we're talking like Champions League caliber football clubs, which Chelsea's not right now, so I guess he fits in. He ain't one of my top picks. Like he's going to start for Brazil for the World Cup. I fucking hope not. There's nobody else. How many goals does Yao Pedro have before I continue talking shit on him? I don't want to.
I think he was doing well up until he got injured.
What is doing well? All right, so he had 15. So you're right. He was probably doing solid. And then he scored 2 goals in the last 2 months.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting very much tech, though, has he? Okay, he has been getting 90s.
Yeah, I was going to say he's been playing. His last goal was against Nottingham Forest. And before that, it was in a 7-0 win over Port Vale.
Yeah, it's been a while since he's been hot. End of January, he was red hot.
Yeah, I mean, shit, he put on against Aston Villa, a hat trick and assist, and that pretty much covered him in the year 2026. Because other than that, he wasn't doing shit. January, he had I think 4 solid games where he was cooking.
He had goal in 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
and he had 5 goals in that span.
Yeah, and then he hasn't scored since.
So. Yeah, including a brace in Champions League versus Napoli. But yeah, other than that 3-goal performance versus Villa, he has not followed it up super well.
I think Cole Palmer still plays football.
No, he doesn't. I actually I pulled a couple of Cole Palmer cards the other day, and I'm like, these are fucking worthless because this kid sucks.
Didn't he have an assist or something last game? Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he's actually not doing shit. Okay. All right.
Turns out, still a bitch.
Turns out, just giving somebody the 10 shirt for scoring a lot of penalty kicks is not always the best idea. But what are you gonna do? Again, I still just remember when Chelsea had Lampard, Drogba, they were all world class players, and now your world-class captain can barely get out there and is giving you 1 assist and 9 goals on like 5 penalty kicks. So just tough out here. So Man City money line.
It is pretty tough out here.
Moving on, we're going to the Premier League. That was just an English FA Cup, guys. So now we got Aston Villa versus Liverpool. And Oaks, what am I doing in this one? Because I'm going to have a really hard time saying no to Aston Villa. Draw no bet on a plus sign at home versus this Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough to get behind either of these clubs because they both suck, right? Like, they both haven't done anything for anybody recently.
Yeah.
So give me a second here. I'm pulling up the odds. I was looking at MLS stuff. My bad.
I'm trying to figure out when Aston Villa has to play. So their Europa League final is on the 20th. So it's 5 days, but they're also the Friday game. So, decent amount of time rest.
They need points too, don't they? Yeah,
and
they do. They have Bournemouth breathing down their neck. They both need points. They're tied. Yeah, I don't hate a via draw no bet / a double chance here. Double chance, you're obviously going to pay a lot more. But yeah, via at home should be able to hold Liverpool to a draw. I don't really think it's going to be a high scoring one. 1-1 probably. I like the under. It's at 3.5 minus 160. It's pretty juiced, and that sucks. But I mean, via draw no bet plus 120 definitely seems pretty good. I don't love props though. Like I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of shots here.
All right, let me give you my shots on target parlay before I even know any lineups. We're gonna go Szoboszlai, Morgan Rogers, and then
Tillman's has been hot. I like Tillman's 2 shots.
I'm gonna go Gakpo.
Tillman's 2 shots. He also takes free kicks, so that's been pretty nice. Tillman's 2 shots was minus 120 over the weekend. Cash last 2 games in a row for Villa. So
if Tyrone Mings plays,
him just to take a shot at like minus 120 to a plus number is always good.
I like Kanate for just headers also, but anyway, moving on. Next one we got Man U versus Nottingham Forest. We're getting a great number on Man U, but I like the both teams to score. It's sitting at minus 155. That's a great number for an English game, at least. I don't trust either of these.
Big Wood keeps them from getting relegated yet again. What a shocker that Big Wood just continues to keep teams from getting relegated.
Well, you know what they say about Big Wood?
He'll go down.
Big socks. I want to say that Man U can handle this and take Man U on the money line because the number looks good. But I don't know if they can. I just watched them not score against Sunderland. That's why I do like the both teams to score, though. I will probably pair that with either Bruno Fernandes to score assist or a shot on target for one of my favorites. If this is Man U's last home game, I'm going to take Casemiro emotional props. It's going to be awesome. But picking a winner outright in this one, you're a bold man. And Nottingham Forest, does Nottingham need points?
No, they are not going to go down. It is officially between Tottenham and West Ham.
All right, so I don't know what's keeping them, juiced up. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I really like the Man U on the money line minus 160 just to rub it in that kid's face that he can't cut his hair because that's something Man U would do to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you then.
Yeah, remember, I'm not cheering against you. You're cheering against you.
All right, next one I got. Newcastle versus West Ham. I honestly
you to go on TikTok and run your mouth, bro.
I just can't get over. I'm like, dude, you picked 5 games.
5 games from this squad.
You've been watching this menu for how long, and you picked 5 games? That is so long. Someone was like, "Yeah, how long would you have gone if you had to wait for Madrid to win 5 games in a row?" I was like, "I would have cut it in December."
Right? Yeah, I would have cut it.
Okay. Like, do you honestly want me to do that? Because I don't want to do that. And it also wouldn't be that long.
Right.
And
The biggest issue is that there's an international break.
Yeah, that is the biggest issue. I really don't even want to have to talk about this game, but since West Ham is in a relegation battle and Newcastle likes to make all these games close this year, we're going to talk about it. Both teams to score is probably an extremely high number. I see that one happening. Newcastle hates holding the 0. The odds suck for Newcastle at home, and I want to tell you St. James Park is a fortress and yada yada, but it's just not.
Yeah.
And West Ham needs these fucking points. West Ham could really use a win here, and Newcastle's been handing them out to fucking everyone, it feels like. I have absolutely no idea which side to take here. Oaks, what do you got?
I like Bowen for a goal. If anybody's going to get it done, it's probably going to be the captain. With the odds on West Ham, like you're getting some pretty good player prop odds. Pull this up here. Like Tati Castellanos for a shot on target was minus 125 the other day. That was a pretty nice, easy cash. It's like minus 170 right now. But yeah, I mean, both teams to score is minus 200. I'd like West Ham draw no bet. I don't really want to play it plus 140 because I'm just kind of banking on a draw and hoping for a win. Double chance at minus 130 is not terrible, but I really don't believe in West Ham that much. I like Somerville a lot, the Colombian bull they got on the left wing.
Yeah.
I would much rather see West Ham stay up than Tottenham because I think it would be even funnier to just rub shit in Tottenham's face. But, like, I don't care.
That would be the perfect also win for Arsenal, where they win the league and Tottenham gets relegated. That would be so just poetically beautiful.
It would. It would have been even better if Byron won the Champions League and Harry Kane got a trophy too. When Arsenal won the league and Tottenham got relegated and West Ham stayed up, that would have been hilarious. And they fired Big Ange after winning their first trophy in a billion years and then got relegated. So,
yeah. Some people would say they deserve it, but what are you gonna do? All right, last English game I got for you. It's a Tuesday game. It's Chelsea versus Tottenham. This is another game where I'm not picking a side. I have to talk about this because it's a very important game. I'm not picking a fucking side. I don't even think both teams will score. I think if you're watching this on a Tuesday, you are robbing yourself of so many other things. Take a hike, Go try to catch a fish.
Life's more worth living than watching Chelsea Tottenham on a Tuesday afternoon.
You could braise a nice just like meatloaf, maybe. I don't know. Rather than watch Chelsea versus Tottenham in 2026 on a Tuesday afternoon. Let's see. You could prepare for Copa Libertadores, way more important. Luckily, Bournemouth City is also playing.
I was going to say, yeah, Bournemouth City is an option for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be baseball on.
Right? There just got to be something else to do. There's got to be. This is a very important match, though. Tottenham.
It is. For people who care about either of these clubs, this is important.
Chelsea, I'm pretty sure, is mathematically not getting Champions League football, which is also like, so how you bringing in all these signings with all the money you don't have? And with that whole you're not allowed to buy people thing going on. That's why I'm like, okay, I understand why Chelsea loaded up on people, but like when it just looks like complete shit like this, you're like, now what?
What are you going to do?
And you know what? Get the right manager. If they want to be like, yo, we're going to get Xabi Alonso, good luck. I hope it works out for you. He's got a lot.
You can sell the team again.
Yeah, but that doesn't fix their transfer ban.
Sure it does. I'm sure they'll let it go if a billionaire sells it to a different billionaire shell corporation. I'm sure.
How hard is it to bribe UEFA, guys?
I was gonna say it can't be that difficult. We have the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just another game where if you believe in Tottenham, you know what? Take your odds. This is for everything. It's a great emotional bet for you. And if you're a Chelsea fan, get cocky. You're at home. You're playing Tottenham. They're about to get relegated. So I see both arguments.
If West Ham gets a draw, I would probably play Tottenham money line because I think big UEFA is not going to let Tottenham go down.
Yeah. But I don't know. It just seems like one of those games where pick a side if you can like write a script for it. But as far as the football goes, neither. I'm good. Neither.
I'm good.
I'd honestly lean. I think Tottenham's playing a little bit better football. Maybe. And that's the nicest thing I can say. That's it. No shot.
Tottenham is playing better football, maybe.
A little bit. Kinda. Philly's already down 2-0. I don't even know I have alerts.
That sounds accurate.
I don't even know I fucking have alerts on still. Also,
yeah,
guys, you remember my parlay where I was like, wouldn't this be sick? None of that happened. And nothing was sick. Not a single one was sick. In my defense, though, Isco didn't start, so nobody watched that game anyway. So. Anyway, we're going to Spain now, guys. Do you like that transition? I did that on purpose. That's no football.
It's La Liga.
Yeah, it's actually just La Liga. So we got Bilbao versus Celta Vigo. I actually love the fucking. I wish just like league still mattered because the matchups were lit. We got Athletic Bilbao versus Celta Vigo. And, you know, if I didn't just watch Bilbao lose to fucking Valencia at the crib, I'd be like, yo, San Mames, we're holding it down again. We ain't. And
they also didn't score today.
Celta Vigo double chance at like minus 160. I'm kind of feeling it. Feels like the safest bet. Borja Iglesias is still doing the damn thing. Even if it's a penalty kick, I don't care. I give him full credit. I'm just like, this big motherfucker still getting up and down the goddamn pitch and scoring goals. Love that. Bilbao. Wow. Let me try to find something nice to say about Bilbao. Oaks, what do you have to say about Bilbao?
Nothing good. They fucking who'd they lose to today?
Espanyol 2-0.
They sure did lose to Espanyol 2-0, and I had them. I had both teams to score parlay with Villarreal, Sevilla, Espanyol, and Bilbao, and it sounds like 3 of those teams did their fucking jobs today.
Well, Bilbao is right now minus 13 on the season in goal differential.
That sounds super accurate.
At San Mames, it's +1.
They also don't have anybody who can make penalty kicks, which is miserable.
That's been a problem for legitimately 5 years.
Yep.
Sunset used to be the guy. And then I think
it would be so nice if I could look you in the face and confidently tell you Bilbao was going to get me a goal at home versus Celta, but they're barely giving up a game away. So,
does anyone even like the MLS? Because they're giving out penalty kicks in the first 20 minutes. This is why I only do Brazilian. Fuck this league, stupid ass fucking league. I hate when fucking Philly's just bad.
Yeah, I wish I could confidently tell you Bilbao would get us a goal, but I just can't.
I don't even know half these guys on Philly, bro. Like, Andre Blake's not in net, so how am I supposed to believe in you? We have a guy named Andrew Rick in net, and he already let in 2 fucking goals and has a yellow.
No, it's crazy. When you get rid of Gazdag and all your good prospects and you fire your really good head coach that got you to the finals and had you in the playoffs and winning the Supporters Shield for like half a decade in a row, that turns out that
it was his fault. And Kevin Durant shouldn't give us more money. Turns out it's all Jim Curtin's fault. Somehow.
Yeah. Fucking Big Jim let's give Big Jim a job. We need to give Big Jim a job campaign.
I think he could save Tottenham.
I think he could fix Tottenham. I could also see him competing with like an RB Salzburg or like a Club Brugge.
I'll give him a Bundesliga team. I think he can go to Leverkusen.
Oh, wow. Could we finally... Well, here's the thing is Jesse Marsch could have fixed Leverkusen, but they gave him 6 months, and that's not enough to fix Leverkusen.
Yep.
Whoever fixes Leverkusen needs at least 2 full transfer windows. Like,
Agreed.
You can't be like, I like this American.
They're like, all right, Frimpong? Nah, Lucas Vasquez? All right, bet.
Right. I was going to say the American who fucking took Leverkusen into Paris and beat PSG. That's the guy you then fired in less than a month after that.
Hey, it is.
That
What it
was
is.
smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Had a guy like Nkunku who led the league. Led the league in goals that season. You fired that manager.
Hey. Next one I got Real Vallecano versus Villarreal. The disrespect of Villarreal is real, and we're putting a lot of respect on Real Vallecano at home. I got a Villarreal draw no bet at even money right now. That feels great. That feels fantastic. This game screams draw to me. But if I had to lean one way or another, I'm leaning towards Villarreal. So if you want to look at the double chance, not a bad.
Real got a final too in Europa League. So yeah, Villarreal all day right here.
Yeah, it was a shocking number to me, but hey, apparently we're really, really respecting Rayo Vallecano at home. I have not respected them that much since Raul de Thomas was on their team. So
yeah, I mean, I don't even think EC's gonna play this game. Maybe even De Frutos will sit. That's how they're going to get European football is they have to win this new whatever conference cup bullshit. So yeah, I would focus on getting that trophy and getting some transfer money there, Rayo.
Well, they also have to play against Valencia tomorrow as well. So we'll see what happens. Next one we got Sevilla versus Real Madrid. We're sitting at plus 115, and Ramos just bought Sevilla. Say something nice about Sevilla. Other than that, though, I'm taking Real Madrid on the money line.
Sevilla needs to not get relegated, right? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, Sevilla also has to play against Real Madrid, though, so that sucks. That's I'm going to put it that way. That sucks.
That does suck.
Also, no, Sevilla's straight on relegation. They're in 10th place.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's only 4 points away from relegation.
I was going to say, yeah.
We get a bad rap for just how ridiculously competitive La Liga is. That's why whenever the Premier League dick eaters
like, oh, it's just these two teams winning everything. It's like, oh, really? Because 10th and relegation are 4 points.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually 19th to 10th is a 4
Yeah, it's crazy how much you guys pay for all our midfielders too.
Yeah, it is. And coaches. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild how you guys are like, oh, this league sucks, and then you just buy all the players.
Yeah. Well, the league sucks. We like all the people that play in it. Anyway, next one we got Barcelona versus Real Betis. Maybe Isco will start, and then I'll be really confident. Chucho Hernandez has been balling though.
He has been. He's been playing. He struck the ball well the other day. That was a baller goal, a good ball in too.
This is my name's Anthony, and I'm going to take at least 3 to 4 shots game because he knows everybody's watching. So give me his props, and we'll see who Barcelona plays. It seems like they don't give a fuck.
They played hungover today, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, they couldn't score a goal against fucking Alaves, so.
Yeah.
I also thought they looked like shit against us. We just looked pathetic. They did not look good against us, though. The fact that they only scored 2 is completely their fault for not playing better football because they could have ran it up on us. We looked impoverished. Real Betis can get us one, though. I like both teams to score here. If Isco starts, I'm taking every fucking Isco prop on the planet. If I see him with the armband on, I'm taking every single prop on the goddamn planet. I'll end up on a hat trick somehow. Don't know where we got there, but we're going to be there. Who needs to run their stats up on Barca besides Lamine Yamal, who can't play? Ferran Torres can try to go get the Pichichi.
Lewandowski farewell tour? I don't think they're going to renew his contract.
They did him so dirty.
Kind of.
And you know what's even crazier? He's been there for 4 years already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's pick a side once I see lineups, but I definitely like both teams to score. That's my last Spanish game, too, for you, Oaks. The only other game that I thought looked very bettable was that Real Sociedad Valencia game, but I was like, that is such a Oaks and leg game in 2026.
Yeah.
So it's not on here. Instead, we're going over to Italy, and people are going to say, well, why the fuck is this one on here? It's Juve versus Fiorentina. And I don't know, man. I just every time I see this game, I just think of, Moise Keane revenge game. Ooh, black and white versus purple jerseys. I fucking love that shit.
Fiorentina's ass, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fiorentina been big ass this year. Is whatchamacallit is David De Gea still on Fiorentina?
I don't know.
Because what happened? Yeah, he is. What happened to them? Like genuinely, I'm not even trying to be like a smartass. What happened, guys? You got my boy Dodo. He's been doing all right. Fagioli is actually ass, and whoever tried to argue with me that he wasn't ass when Juve sold him, like, oh, they're gonna regret that. No, they fucking didn't. And Fiorentina is Moise Kean hurt because you still don't have a striker, and your team's very bad. So,
They are very bad.
oh, Moise Kean is hurt. Okay, that makes sense. I want to say like get good, be better, but 15th place. You kind of fit in with all the team. Put it this way, I don't see shocked. See your name next to Cagliari, Genoa, and Parma. I'm not shocked. Nothing about that shocked me based off how I watch you guys play. Now, last year looks crazy. Y'all were balling the fuck out last year. De Gea was fucking playing on his head last year compared to what I'm watching now, which is absolute dog shit. So, you're not even getting good numbers on Juve. We're just talking about this game strictly because I like the kids.
I like Weston McKennie.
Yep, facts. Give me his props.
Yep.
And the real game I want to talk about in Italy is Roma versus Lazio. We're getting a decent number on Lazio money line or Roma money line. It was sitting like right around like plus 185. Throw a Daniel Malin goal on top of that. It's a really bettable number. And I think Lazio's ass. And they're not one of those teams where it's like, oh, we just lost the cup. Like, let's bounce back. No, they're going to keep spiraling down the fucking toilet. So, Roma money line, add whatever prop you want to it. Maybe Roma money line over 1.5, Daniel Malin goal if you need a nice little three-legger.
I like that.
What do you got, Oaks?
Yeah, I mean, that's Lazio sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, Daniel Mullins scoring goals. I like that one. I don't know. I wouldn't say there's anything I'm like super interested in Italy, except for like Como's got to handle their business against Parma. Juve fumbling the bag wouldn't be bad for Como. I borderline AC Milan's beating Roma right now in goals, but like that AC Milan has to get points here on the road at Genoa, and I just don't know if they can. Like they're just bad.
Probably not.
Not playing Champions League would be good for AC Milan, but like I would want Pulisic to move on from Milan then.
Well, apparently Man U wants Pulisic.
I don't want to watch him at Man U.
Oh, I don't want to watch that at all. And I was just like, right when I heard it, I was like, why? Will you just go get a holding midfielder and some defenders and shut the fuck up, Man U?
Like, yo, would you pick a manager, figure out what you need, and go do it, and so everybody doesn't have to listen to you anymore?
Yeah, are you still paying Højlund? Like, shut the fuck up. You're good on forwards for now. Figure it the fuck out. What happened to Diallo? All right. Moving on. Got a question in Germany. Do we trust Dortmund? Away at Werder Bremen. Minus 110 on the money line.
So that's the final game in Germany?
I don't think so.
36 in Germany, I believe.
Yeah, this is match week 34.
Give me a second.
Actually, is this the last one?
I think it might be.
Okay, well, then even more. I do trust Dortmund.
Yes. 8, 7, yeah, 34. This is their last match week. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good. Oh, is Werder Bremen? No, okay. Werder Bremen's safe. Yeah, this is everybody in Germany look for young bulls. If you have a young bull you like in Germany, they're going to get minutes and they're going to play. So,
I was going to say, guys, I think Bayern might win that league.
Bayern already won that league about a month ago.
Yeah, I know. They're 16 points clear. That's where I'm like, does anyone ever have anything? I was like trying to be like, well, what does Dortmund have to play for? Second place again. Nice. Werder Bremen's home record is also trash, so I have no reason not to trust Dortmund. Moving on. Next one I have one French game for you. It's Lyon versus Lens. And if you weren't there today when we got to take PSG on the money line at a plus sign, and Kvaratskhelia is still just score assist was a plus sign. I don't know why they keep doing that, but it pretty much hits every single game.
Yeah, I parlayed that with I did Special K to score assist, Lautaro Martinez score assist, and Savinho to score assist. Chalk City parlay still plus 500 easy cash.
So this is important because Lyon needs to win this for Champions League football, which is pretty much why Lyon is minus 130 favorites right now, because Lens kind of had their number already earlier this season, and Lens is currently sitting in second place. They also knocked us out of the cup, so I mean this like in the nicest, most mature way, but fuck Lens. So beat their ass. And you know who's really been balling is current Taliso. He was on Lyon, then we sent him over to Bayern, and then he came back. He's been fucking balling. Takes our pens too. I like him to score assists. If you can get a good number on his shot on target, he's been cooking. Endrick obviously is going to be jacking for chicks and doing his thing. So it's Lyon all day. We're back. Lyon money line.
I'm gonna probably take Endrick for a goal at plus 140.
All
I
right,
don't know. Kid's kind of good at football.
sounds pretty good to me. All right, that's all the games I had for you. Now we're gonna get into a wheel, guys. You'll never believe this, but both of us picked Real Madrid players to score, and they didn't score.
We didn't score.
Yeah, no, the goals didn't happen.
Yep.
We're both back to zero. Oaks, I'm gonna let you go first this week, though.
All right.
For EPL, we're also gonna count the FA Cup final.
Cool.
Football. Oh, you got La Liga.
I'm gonna take Isco.
Oh, ballsy. Okay.
If he doesn't start, I'll take Anthony.
Good. Let's see what I got. All right, so I got a couple of thoughts on this. My first thought is just take Daniel Malin. My second thought is Vlahovic, because it'd be fucking hilarious to watch him score against Fiorentina, but I don't know if he's going to actually play.
Right.
And my other thought was just Nico Pass. I think I'm going to go Vlahovic. I'm going to go Vlahovic and just be really mad at him for not playing the next week. All right, let me do my 15. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-dow. All right, so first one I got Atleti money line versus Girona, minus 140. Sociedad Valencia, both teams to score, minus 150. Celta Vigo, double chance at Bilbao, minus 160. Villarreal, draw no bet of Vallecano, even money. Aston Villa, draw no bet versus Liverpool, plus 120. Man U, Forest, both teams to score, minus 155. Also, doesn't Man U, Forest sound like a club over in England? Leeds, double chance versus Brighton, minus 150. Yeah, I'm going to be mad about that one next week. Roma money line versus Lazio minus 185. Sassuolo drawn a bet versus Lecce minus 105. Dortmund money line versus Werder Bremen minus 110. Man City money line versus Chelsea minus 135. Lyon money line versus Lens minus 130. Marseille money line versus Stade Rennes, it's even money. Fluminense Sao Paulo, both teams to score minus 120. And then Flamengo money line at Atletico Paranaense plus 110. Oh, and then my parlay is Bahia, Gremio, both teams to score. Botafogo, Corinthians, both teams to score. Flamengo money line. Yeah, I'm in full Brazilian swing. I'm already fucking cooking. And all I need to do is stop putting a fourth game on my parlays, and I would have made so.
It's always be like that, don't it?
Well, it's like, oh man, that game's at 8:30. Like, and the other game sucks. So I guess I have to put it on this parlay. And then you're just all 3 legs have already hit, and then 8:30 kicks off, and you're like, cool. Just need both these teams to score. And it's one of the 4 games where they didn't fucking both score, and I was like, oh. I think one of them was a 0-0. There was a 0-0. But also in the 0-0, this is the best part about the Brazilian league, guys. In the 0-0, there was 4 red cards. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
There's always a reason to watch. There's always a fucking reason. Shit the lecture. But yeah, that was my 15. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWOFootTalk. If you are watching on Twitch or YouTube, links are right down in the description below. Just go ahead and scroll down. Click what up, Herc. Peace. Make sure you follow us right down there. If you want to follow me, it's at a young leg. You can follow Oaks. It's at BurrOaks77. Again, links are all right down in the description below. If you need a drip for this Mother's Day, this Father's Day, if you didn't get your parents anything dope, TFTdrip.com. We got the dope shit for them. They're going to be so hyped when they get a pineapple with its butt cheeks out. TFTdrip.com. Link is right down in the description. Oaks, anything else to
add? No, man. Fuck what you heard.
All right. Fuck what you heard, man.
It's what you hear.
We're TwoFootTalk.